Hi guys, welcome to Recipes Tested. My name's Brianna Robinson and I'm not a chef. My husband bought me 2 chef's coats for my birthday, so I thought I'd wear them. But today on Recipes Tested, I'm going to be sharing with you my go-to marinara sauce. This is the marinara sauce that I got from the Laura in the Kitchen cookbook. This is the first recipe I've ever made from this book. If you want to get your hands on the recipe, I will leave an Amazon link where you can buy this cookbook. I am just going to be making it super easy, super simple. I've made this 1,000,001 times. Throughout this video, I'm just going to show you the process and show you guys how it's made based on the instructions in here. And then at the end of the video, I will give a review and let you know that it's love at first bite. So if you want to see how this recipe turns out, just keep watching and I'll get testing. Don't we all wish that we could be this happy serving marinara sauce? So I went to my stovetop and heated up some olive oil on a 2-quart pot and cooked down some onions. And you want to cook these down after you season them with salt and pepper until they get translucent and a little bit of color around the edges. You don't want to go too crazy, not super, caramelized or anything. But once it was cooked, I added in some garlic, and I always cook my garlic until I can really smell it. Once it gets nice and fragrant, that's when I know I'm good to go. And then I added in my canned tomatoes and stirred that all around. Gotta incorporate the onions and garlic. And then I added in a teaspoon of homemade Italian seasoning. This was also from the Laura in the Kitchen cookbook as well, so it's a 2-for-1. And once that was all stirred around, I got the Italian seasoning all incorporated. This is where I differentiate a little bit from the book. The book says to use canned whole tomatoes and put them in a bowl and really get at them with your fingers and really squish them up. But I like to be a little lazy and I didn't want to get my hands all dirty, so I just got my wooden spoon and just kept smushing it up against the sides. This took a little bit longer, I would assume, but this is just how I like to do it. And I let it simmer. So this is the thing. It's tomatoes, so it can go from simmering to boiling really, really quick. You want to kind of keep an eye on it. I just kept mine at like medium-low heat, kind of closer to low, and let it go for about 20 minutes until it got nice and chunky, just how I like it, and looked like this. And next, I just put it in an old pasta cup that I saved with the lid and just poured it all in there. And do yourself a favor. Try not to make a mess, because that's not fun. But once it was all dished up, I had a little bit left over, but that's it. That's what it's like when it's done. All right, you guys, this has been cooling off just a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, it's still very, very hot, which is why I've got my hot pad. But I'm gonna give it a taste and let you know if it's love at first bite. I love how chunky this is, first of all. I love my marinara sauces really chunky. Oh, it smells so good. This is so perfectly balanced for everything that you want in a marinara. Obviously, it's very tomatoey. It has that Italian flair with the seasoning. The onions are kind of melty away. They don't stand out at all. When I serve this, I will put basil leaves in it, so I know that that kind of Italian flavor that I mentioned will be a lot more amped up. But I think that this is phenomenal, and I love how easy this is, and it's so much cheaper and so much more flavorful than buying pasta sauce. You don't need to do that. You just need to do this because it's super easy. Yeah, I gotta rate this a 10 out of 10. I think this is a killer recipe. I think it's super easy, super delicious. I love that it keeps really easy. You can freeze it. You can obviously make it the day of, keep it in the fridge for a little while. It's good to go. But again, the recipe that I used, I'll leave the Amazon link for the book down in the description below, so you can go ahead and get it from there. But thank you guys so much for watching and hanging out with me today, and leave a comment with anything else that you want tested. And don't forget to subscribe while you're here, and I will see you guys with my next video. Bye.